Yo, what's up, NBA fans out there around the world? Once again, Mark is here to give you some news and notes on the association for NBA Today for this day on February 28th, 2012. I'm back, folks. Trade deadline is coming soon in the association. Yesterday was the trade deadline in the NHL. It was pretty amazing. We saw some big time moves. We didn't see the big move for Rick Nash and some other names out there, but I think in the end it was pretty cool, as far as I'm concerned. For a fan that loves the game, loves trades, loves rumors, like any other fan around North America, it's always cool. And let's get down to the association. Jeremy Lin is playing some amazing ball of late, but he played against the Miami Heat and they shut him down, folks. So I think with D'Antoni, they're gonna have to work on the defensive part of the game. But I think this Knicks team is really coming together. They're really fighting for one another. They're really believing. They're believing they can go out there and win big games. And I've been watching this game for years. When you have a team playing for one another, they're willing to sacrifice of being a superstar, of being a mega star, of being an all-star to help out the team win. Less shots, work on defense, whatever it takes to be the premium team to get back to the NBA Finals. That's what makes a great team. Hey, watch out for these Knicks. I think they're going to pull an upset in the playoffs. I feel they'll finish as a sixth seed and they'll get a good matchup. Maybe Atlanta Hawks or something. And I think they'll beat them in 5 games. You watch. And then they'll go play maybe Miami or Chicago. And I think they'll upset them too. If the New York Knicks can just play the game the way they know how to, and to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, anything is possible. Okay, let's move on to some news that I'm just checking out this morning. According to a newspaper from Eurobasketball, former Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Star guard Brandon Roy, who recently retired December 10th, 2011. Brandon Roy, who recently retired from basketball due to a serious knee condition, has been entertaining a possibility of a comeback. Telling Eurobasketball it's hard being away from the game. Don't be surprised if you see Brandon Roy make his way back to the court. The 5-year veteran who was selected 6th in the 2006 NBA draft by the Portland Trailblazers, his hometown team, retired on December 10th, 2011 after suffering ongoing knee problems. Lately, Roy has been working out in his hometown gym, preparing for life-changing possibilities. It burns, it says here, it burns away from the game and watching the entire season from the outside. Roy is really frustrated, but he can't play basically. He said that he followed the shortened 2011-12 NBA season from his living room couch. According to sources close to the player, regardless of his knee problems, Roy's decision to retire wasn't all health related. There's something to it, but it's not the right time for me to get into it right now. Roy said, I've been doing some treatment and I'm trying to leave the window open to return to basketball. When he met with the skepticism regarding his comeback, Roy explained it's the truth and it's really hard being so far away from the game he spent most of his career in. So basically, he's been watching Jamal Crawford, he's been watching Will Conroy, Trey Simmons, and all the guys from Portland. They have been struggling a little bit of late, but they've been playing good. But if Brandon Roy could make a comeback, that would be awesome. Just like I said in one of my videos before, if you guys watch. I feel that Roy could make a comeback. I think he needs to go under a procedure. I don't know what type of treatment it is. I think it's out in Europe where that procedure is almost like with Kobe Bryant. He went for a special procedure with his knee to give him life into that knee because he had a serious degenerative type situation, almost like look at Greg Oden, who's having another microfracture surgery, and there was talk he might retire, but no, he's not going to retire, but he's out for another season because he has to have another microfracture surgery on another knee. Actually, on the same knee that keeps on, you know, slowing him down. So I think with Roy, he's having I think he had the surgery, so I don't know what's going on, but I think he's going through another procedure, and if it goes good, like he says, we might see him again. So we'll see what happens. According to Brian Schmitz of the Magic at times, Magic don't really want Brook Lopez in the Dwight Howard deal. But even a decent big man are tough to find. Wow. So it looks like the Magic are not willing to trade with the Nets for Brook Lopez. I wonder why. You know, when I look at Brook Lopez, I take a look at Tim Duncan. They're similar style type players. How could the general manager of the Orlando Magic say Brook Lopez is not that good a big man? Come on, are you kidding me? These guys are a dime a dozen. When he came into the league, he became an impact player. You know, he's not going to get you a double-double every night, but he is a great player. You know, he has great skill, great court vision, great fundamentals, just like Tim Duncan in San Antonio, and you can build a franchise around. But they rather have Andrew Bynum. I don't blame them. I heard just recently that a Bynum-Gasol deal for Howard could be in the works, but I really feel Howard's going to say no to that deal. He might nix it. He might say, you know what, I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here for the rest of the year. You know, this Magic team's starting to win. You know, they're starting to come together. They're starting to play defense. They're starting to play with some heart. Before the beginning of the year, they were horrible. You know, the first 10, 15 games, they were bad. And they've really turned it around. They've really started to play better defense. They're really starting to score better. Howard's starting to get more touches of the ball. Nelson's got healthy from his concussion. And, you know, they're looking very good, folks. And, you know, you never know. You never know. Oh, and I got some news here that the Dallas Mavericks are thinking of buying out Odom's contract at the end of the season. So I don't know. There's talk there, but knowing Mark Cuban, he's not going to buy him out. He's going to keep him to the end of the season, and then we'll see what happens after that. So that's it, man. Not much news really cooking. The All-Star game was pretty cool. It's too bad Kobe got a nose injury. That's what happens. It's a physical game. Basketball is physical. If the Lakers are going to turn it around this season, they just need to keep on playing where they're playing. Everyone contributed. Kobe can't do it all himself. Mike Brown's system's a very tough system. But they're starting to figure it out. Paul Gasol, even though with all the trade rumors, he still somehow plays his game the way he's played it most of his career. The same thing with Andrew Bynum. He's been under trade rumors the entire season. Derek Fisher is not the same player he was 6 years ago. Never mind 8 years ago. But he still is Derek Fisher. I still believe in him. I wish the Lakers would have signed Gilbert Arenas, but we'll see what happens. From what I'm hearing, Gilbert Arenas is still working out, and I think he'll get a job very soon. And Allen Iverson, you might see him in the NBA soon. There's talk that he might sign with a D-League team, and then from there on, an NBA team will give him a call. I don't know what team yet, but there's a good chance it could be the Lakers, it could be the Clippers, it could be his old team, the Philadelphia 76ers. We will see what happens, but I honestly say, folks, keep watching, and you never know. The NBA season's still going. It's a shortened season. Trade deadline coming soon. Teams you have to watch out for. The Heat look really good. I think they might add to their team. The Heat got to keep winning. Milwaukee Bucks need to get focused, play some defense. Brandon Jennings needs to step up his game. Come on, Brandon. I know you can play better. I know you can. And, you know, guys like Michael Redd and Phoenix need to step their game up. I know he's had some serious knee problems over the years, but I know in my heart he can still play. You know, Steve Nash needs your help. Same thing with Grant Hill. I mean, Grant Hill can only do so much. Guys off the bench need to step it up. No doubt about it. Same thing in Boston. Guys like Mikel Petrus need to start making his shots. Jermaine O'Neal needs to step his game up, help out Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. There's been talk of Ray Allen maybe getting moved, but I can actually quash it. I don't think Ray Allen's going to get moved. Maybe in the off season, but not in the regular season. I just don't think that's going to happen. The Rondo rumors, there's still talk of Rondo maybe getting traded, maybe to Oklahoma City, maybe for Russell Westbrook. I'd throw that out there. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. I don't think they would ever trade Russell Westbrook, but you never know. It's the NBA, isn't it? Hey, remember Kendrick Perkins? No one thought he would get traded from Boston, so you never know. Well, folks, thanks for watching. See you next time. This is the one, the only Mark Spencer. Thanks for watching, and everybody. The second half of the NBA season should be interesting. We're going to see the real teams and the pretend teams. Which teams have the guts? Which teams have the faith that they can go all the way? I like the Knicks. I like the Trailblazers. I like the Lakers. I like the Celtics. I like the Mavericks. These teams you got to watch out for. I think the Heat might start losing maybe 3 or 4 games in a row, but they'll still be consistent. The Nuggets will come back to earth big time. Clippers will too. They really will miss Billups. And if they don't acquire anybody and the Lakers do get Rasheed Wallace, you'll see a dramatic improvement in the Los Angeles Lakers. You imagine if they get AI? You imagine Philadelphia get AI. That would be insane. Well, see you, folks. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.